The Junior Minister H.P. Chaudhary sparked a debate over his controversial statement where he said that the concept of marital rape just cannot be applied in India. And when Times now asked this minister direct questions, he remained completely evasive and he refused to even clarify.
This 60-year-old minister shocked the upper house with his reply. On a question raised by DMK MP Kani Modi, the minister said that the concept of marital rape cannot be suitably applied in the Indian context. The minister elaborating the government's stand that the Indian society should treat marriage as sacrament.
Today you had a response in the parliament on marital rape where you said that marital rape in the context of Indian religions and beliefs does not stand true, sir.
No comment.
Sir, but ये आप ही का reply था, sir. ये आप ही का written response था ये. Sir, how can you say that marital rape is not a crime, sir? How can you say marital rape is not a crime?
But can the minister ignore the facts?
Such regressive ministers instead of the law. And the law must have its course, and whoever it is must be punished.
DMK MP Kani Modi quoted the UN report which shows 75% married women are subjected to marital rape in India.
It seems the minister suffers from the total disconnect of ground realities of India because according to the data, more than 70% crimes take place within the four walls of homes.
In fact, even the Justice Verma committee had recommended that marital rape be criminalized. So can the government then continue to look away from this burning issue?
The statements coming from the MOS Home Affairs are expected to create furor not only inside the parliament but outside as well. With video journalist Sachin Chandok, this is Aditya Nath Narayanan in Delhi for Times Now.
मैरिटल रेप की बात कर रहे हैं और होम मिनिस्ट्री का व्यू वही बिल्कुल पुराना एक नजरिया है, ऐसा क्यों?
पार्लियामेंट चल रही है
पर आपने पार्लियामेंट में आप लोगों ने जवाब दिया है, पर ये बहुत बड़ी
सर्वे उसे रखा गया ना, लेकिन आगे भी पार्लियामेंट चल रही है.
So that is also the statement we are getting to you from Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh this morning. Also with us is Prema for more details. Now, Prema, when Rajnath Singh says that the parliament is in session, are we expecting the government perhaps to make a statement on this? Because though what we've seen yesterday was a reply which was in response to a question.
He said that this matter was only placed before the parliament, but the parliament is still on. Perhaps he's suggesting that there could be a debate in the parliament over this because he's saying that the parliament session is still on and this matter was only placed in the parliament. If you actually see the kind of stand the Home Ministry has taken, in fact, the MOS Home Affairs Haribhai Parthibai Chaudhary, while giving a written reply to Kani Modi, he also went on to give reasons as to why marital rape cannot be considered as a criminal offence in India. He goes on to say that there are various social factors like illiteracy, poverty, social customs and values and religious beliefs and mindset of the society to treat marriage as a sacrament, and that's why it cannot be treated as a criminal offence in India. Internationally, though, in fact, what has happened is the UN Committee on Elimination of Discrimination Against Women had recommended to India to make marital rape a criminal offence, but MHA has very clearly stated its stand by saying that marital rape cannot be made a criminal offence in India because of various factors. In fact, in the report, in the written reply given by the Home Ministry to Kani Modi, the Home Ministry has also said that even the Law Commission, while making its 172nd report on review of rape laws, did not recommend criminalization of marital rape. When we asked this question to the Union Home Minister today, he went on to say that this was the stand taken by the Home Ministry and it was only placed in the Parliament, but Parliament is still on, perhaps suggesting that there could be a debate on this very soon.
All right, Prema, please stay with us. Let's once again play out that reaction that you've got to us from the Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh.
मैरिटल रेप की बात कर रहे हैं और होम मिनिस्ट्री का व्यू वही बिल्कुल पुराना एक नजरिया है, ऐसा क्यों?
पार्लियामेंट चल रही है
पर आपने पार्लियामेंट में आप लोगों ने जवाब दिया है, पर ये बहुत बड़ी
सर्वे उसे रखा गया ना, लेकिन आगे भी पार्लियामेंट चल रही है.
I have with me Rajya Sabha member Kanimori. Ma'am, we have been debating this entire issue over criminalization of marital rape. This question was raised by you because the UN, for that matter, also wanted that the discrimination against women as far as criminalization of marital rape is concerned must now be at least recognized by the government, Indian government for that matter. But yesterday when the MOS Home Affairs Haribhai Chaudhary did mention that it cannot be applicable to the Indian sphere as far as marital rape is concerned, then what are we to understand for all these women who do come up with complaints of marital rape?
See, this is a problem which has been there for a long time, and I think civil society has been fighting against this, and we have been, hoping that the government will change its stand and take a much more serious look at marital rape and amend the laws. I don't understand actually how can this hurt the institution of marriage. It cannot. It is actually, why did we pass anti-dowry laws? That did not hurt marriages. Domestic violence, India does hold the family unit as a very valuable, esteemed thing. But the domestic violence laws haven't hurt the family unit as such. So how can some law actually, which will protect a woman and ensure that her respect and dignity is kept within the system of marriage, how can that hurt the institution of marriage? And why cannot, when it can be applied to the entire world, why is it that, especially now in these days, in the modern times, when we are more sensitive and more understanding of women's rights and issues, why cannot we amend this law, and why can't we look at it more progressively? I don't think there's any harm in it.
Ma'am, the explanation that has been provided by the minister concerned is the fact that marriage is sacred and thereby it doesn't come under the ambit of rape in that sense, to say that we have myriad social cultures, social issues and uneducation as far as that is concerned, or poverty. So this is not applicable in the Indian society. How far does this argument hold good?
No, I really don't understand. Okay, our society does have issues with illiteracy and poverty and all that, but does it stop us from bringing other laws? It hasn't stopped us. We do have laws. So how can only law which talks about marital rape actually go against the ethos of Indian values?
Ma'am, 75% is the figure that has been given
by. So, it's a very alarming number. And I really don't understand that at this day and age. This issue has been coming up, just not in this government, even during the previous governments also. But I think it is time that now we can definitely take a relook at this and work on it and bring the law which is appropriate to protect women and their dignity within the institution of marriage. This is not against it.
Ma'am, somewhere does the patriarchal mindset of the country somewhere working as a deterrent to bring about these new amendments in the IPC? Do you think
every law which actually has to oriented, it does face a lot of opposition from society or certain people. So we can't. Laws are for the future. You can't look at it in a very short-term vision, and you can't go by the mood of the people or what. This is to protect women in society. It's a long-term vision. So I think we have to go beyond, patriarchal ways of looking at things, and we have to go beyond that and definitely amend our laws. And I just like to read one, because they've said that the exception clause cannot be changed. See, this in 375, according to the Indian Penal Code, the exception: sexual intercourse by a man with his own wife, the wife not being under 15 years of age. The wife not being under 15 years of age is not rape. So we have a law in India which says in marriage under the age of 18 is illegal. Yeah. And our age of consent has become 18 now. And how does this law, isn't it this exception clause against Indian laws?
Already.
Then how can it stand, and how can you say you cannot amend it?
Ma'am, since there has been no proposal for the amendment of the existing law so far, but if at all this matter is taken up, don't you think there will be more women coming forth and registering their distress in this regards? Because right now, maybe women are feeling reluctant to step forward and talk in this regards because it's seen as a taboo in some sense.
But if there is an issue, if a woman is subjected to a problem like this, if she is being abused, I'm sure, it will bring them out of their homes and make them talk about it. If it is the truth, yes, definitely. And I think we can't just not bring in laws because more women will talk about it. That's not the right approach to it.